Hey, friends. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about health. This is kind of a little bit serious. Alrighty, welcome into another episode of the vlog. My name is Luis. I also go by the LG Music on all socials, and you can find me as Luis G on streaming platforms, which I've explained that before why it's different. But I wanted to talk a little bit about something a little more serious today. So I recently celebrated 6 months of like quite a few things. One of them being that I had congestive heart failure in July, early July. Actually, it was July 5th when I went to the ER with just severe chest pains, and I had a really hard time breathing. And I'd been feeling really sick for a while. Like, this was not something that just kind of happened from one day to another. It was like something that built up, and it was a really, really difficult moment in my life because I had had the warnings. My dad's side of the family has really high blood pressure and cholesterol issues. So it's not like this was something completely new and like totally foreign, but it was definitely something that I had avoided for a while. And so, little by little, I started developing symptoms such as like my wife would kind of nudge me at night when I was asleep, or asleep, I should say, because I really had not slept in a while. Because I would wake up gasping for air, like really just struggling to breathe, and any kind of physical activity really made me struggle a lot. I was also about 60 or so pounds heavier, and I think like the heaviest I've ever been. I've been not more than I've been overweight pretty much my whole adult life. I've tried different diets, I've gone up and down, I've done meal replacement shakes, I've done exercise, I've done it all. Nothing really ever stuck until I really feel this time. At the time, I was also doing a lot of self-medicating, which, in the way of I was drinking heavier, I think, than I had before. I was actually smoking quite a bit of weed, and vaping and doing edibles, and just really, I can't really pinpoint why that was. Nothing much changed in my life, career-wise or just life-wise. I just kind of entered a period in my life, I would say maybe like late 2022, where I just kind of stopped caring in a way. Like, I stopped caring about my body image. I stopped caring about like a lot of things, and I started kind of really self-medicating a lot, mostly in the way of alcohol and drugs. Right. Again, I would not consider myself that I was an addict of any of these things. I've always been a drinker, but I definitely do more than just social drinking, and I think that's kind of been part of the issue. But at the same time, like, I've also learned just that there was so much more going on, right? As far as like, I was overeating, and I was like just eating shit. I was eating terrible, and not taking care of myself, not exercising, just really not taking care of myself. And so through this situation with a congestive heart failure, um, really a lot of what I've learned has just been to manage better, right? So like I mentioned, I've lost about 60 pounds, which is crazy. Gained like 10 back during the holidays, because that's what you do, right? Whenever like there's like good food during the holidays, that kind of happens. And but I've been pretty good about the last 6 months, just really taking better care of myself. One of the things that I am very, very proud of with all of this is that I recently hit 6 months of sobriety, which is, I don't know. It's something that I never really thought that I would end up doing in my life. Again, I never really thought I had a problem, never really thought I had an issue. And it's not until after this happened that I started realizing, like, no, I think I do have a problem. And so, yeah, I quit drinking, I quit, vaping, I quit doing all of these different things that I was doing that were harmful for my body, really. And I don't know, now it's different because I really feel like I don't know, in a way, talk about it better. Like for a while, I was not super comfortable talking about it, and now I'm just kind of learning. Like, no, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to bring it up. It's okay to have those hard conversations with others and with yourself. And so, yeah, again, it's been about 6 months since I've had a drink, since I've done weed, since I've done anything else. I really didn't do anything other than that, you know, than drinking and smoking weed. But I've just really learned to take better care of myself, take better care of my body, take better care of my mind as well. I think that's been super, super huge. And so, I'm really, really grateful to still be here. My wife, I mean, seriously, like, bless her, like, she has been my rock in this whole thing. When I ended up going to the ER, we both work from home, full-time jobs from home. And so, we had kind of already been monitoring what was going on with me. And then July 5th, it's funny because I actually had a doctor's appointment because I wasn't feeling good. So I had scheduled a doctor's appointment and I was supposed to go in the afternoon. And so, the morning I took a shower, the normal routine things. But it's like, as I was showering, like that's when the chest pain really started, like getting really bad. And, it just, I told her, I'm like, I think I need to go to the, to the hospital, to the ER. And yeah, she took me, and it was a difficult next few days, but then I got out. And again, the knowledge and everything that I've learned about just taking better care of myself it's just been something else. And so one last thing with this vlog episode is, again, I'm speaking mostly for guys because men tend to do this. I've seen it many times. I've seen it with friends. I've seen it with family members. I've seen it with myself. Like, see the signs whenever you're not doing well, whenever something's wrong, whenever you just don't feel like all the things are computing in your body. Maybe computing is not the right word, but just whenever you feel like something is off, like, definitely see the signs, seek help if you need it, go to the fucking doctor. I think that was one of my problems. Is like, I knew for the longest time I needed to go to the doctor, and I didn't. And so again, I paid the consequence. But just do it. Take better care of yourselves, because there's always going to be somebody that needs you, somebody that needs you here, whether it's physically or emotionally, whether it's your spouse or if you have children or if you have, other family members, other friends, like, somebody's going to need you here. And so again, I am extremely grateful that today I am healthy and that I can say, like, 6 months ago, like, I changed my life. My life changed so much for the better. And so this has been an interesting health journey. I've been chronicling a lot of it on TikTok. So if you follow me on TikTok or you want to know more about, like, kind of what's been happening in the last 6 months of my life, yeah, definitely give me a follow on TikTok. Links are in the description of this video, and you can follow me there and, maybe learn a little bit more about what I've been learning and what I've been going through. And yeah, it's been super, super interesting. I have seen a big change on myself. I've gone down like a few sizes of pants, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but it kind of is. I've gone down a few sizes of pants. I've gone from wearing 2XL shirts to just XL. And, I'm sure that eventually I'm going to have to start wearing even smaller clothes. Because the stuff that I was wearing before, like, just feels really baggy, especially stuff that I had been wearing for a while just feels like very baggy and really stretched out. And so, yeah, it's been really, really interesting. Thanks for watching this vlog. And of course, as usual, please make sure you follow, subscribe, do all the things. All the links are in the description of the video. I think you can click on something somewhere around here. And so make sure that you follow and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And again, if you need help, get help. Whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is, get help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. And just know that at the end of the day, somebody loves you. And maybe that's me. All right. Peace out, friends.